Welcome, guys, to the CyberHype. We are here for the first time on Twitch. We are Toshi, Vasilis, and Adonis.
We are here.
Guys?
We exist.
Man, we exist. How are you guys, man?
What's good, y'all? What's good?
What up?
Yes.
Welcome, everybody.
Yes.
Yo, I see some familiar names in here.
You already know.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the
Thank
first
you coming
400.
to it. Exactly. You stole it from my mouth, Toshi. Just like that with water.
Thieves.
I know that neck is thirsty.
You got to be quicker than that.
Man, how you guys living in the chat, bro? Twitch, what's popping? I'm excited. This is like a whole new experience for us for the CyberHype. We've obviously been going now for 15 episodes over on YouTube. It's the first time we're bringing this over. Prior to the CyberHype, a lot of you guys are familiar with the anime tournament over on the Absolutely Geeked YouTube channel. And it was so crazy. And we're like, yo, man, we got to keep this going. So, yeah, it's the first time we're here on Twitch. Very excited. Yeah, man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This first one's going to be fire, though.
This first one's going to be fire.
Yeah, we're starting off, guys, with an anime tournament. We're bringing it back. by popular demand.
Man,
You guys asked and you shall receive.
y'all been asking.
For sure. Facts.
The second of many to come.
Oh, yes. We got them lined up. So don't worry. Don't worry. But
Yo,
we got
who do we got here today, guys? Who do we got here?
Oof. We got a crazy list. We got a crazy list that we created. So this is a list that it's a top 8 that we've put together. This isn't the most of all anime, period.
Correct.
This is just a specific top 8 that we have taken to just, curiously match them up. Let's see how evil these villains are, versus each other. Not saying that they're the most evil. We just want to know who's the most out of this group.
Facts.
So right now we got, this list is crazy. I'm gonna read the right side. I'm gonna start right side.
I mean, we're just gonna show it. You can just.
Here you go. Oh, look at
Put
this.
it on
list.
the screen.
Put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
Oh my goodness. So we got.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh man, on the right side we got Light, Beast Titan, Pain, and Muzan.
Also known as MJ.
Also known as MJ, aka
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth himself. On the left side, we have Frieza, Doflamingo, Aizen, and Father. Now, these all shonen animes.
Bruh.
And they're all pretty high up on the list. They're definitely in a lot of top 10s.
Facts.
So I feel like this is like a top 10 of some of the best shonen's villains right here.
True.
So this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one because we're going off the most evil, not the who's the dopest. You know what I'm saying?
Who's gonna win in a fight?
We're not talking about the strength level. We're just talking about
the
pure evil. Like who's taking the cake on just being the most evil motherfucker? Like who?
Yeah, there's a lot of things to consider.
There are a lot of things to consider.
How many massacres have you done? Like, we really gotta count the numbers here.
The body count. I mean, I think too, because I feel like as a viewer, a lot of times you're looking at what the character, what the hero, the protagonist doesn't see.
Mm-hmm.
Like the protagonist doesn't see context in the fight. They don't see perspective in the fight. They're just fighting who they're fighting. Mm-hmm. So as the viewer, it's like, you're like, oh, well, this person may not really be evil, but to the hero, that person's evil as fuck.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things of like, that's why I think this topic is actually mad interesting.
Yeah, because some of these names you'll be like, well, he's kind of like an anti-hero, or he was not as villain but
right.
They could put him in. You could put him in different categories.
Right.
Even though they are antagonists.
He was more of an antagonist versus a villain.
Yeah.
But that's why I think this is actually a really fun topic. I'm actually really happy about it.
Right.
But I think it's time to bring in our guest though, bro.
Oh yes.
I think it's time to bring in the guest, man, because you guys have seen both of them previously on the original anime tournament over on Absolutely Geeked, and they're back.
Mm-hmm.
The guys are back.
That's because I'm hyping the chat.
Demand.
They've been
hyped
back
chat
before.
right now because y'all been asking. There's been like
BCE
4 or 5 people
in the chat. What's up?
Yes, there's been people that y'all been asking for, about 4 or 5 people that y'all always asked for when the tournament was coming back. Yo, can you have this person back on? Can you have this person back on? We're like, look, let's just hit them up first and see what's popping. Like, let's just hit them up and see what's good. So back by popular demand, we got Terron FB Aftermath in this thing.
Oh yes,
the gamer, the fitness man himself.
Oh,
if you haven't followed this dude, you need to do that because my guy's
Squat
crazy.
Lord. Lord of the squats.
And then we got Mr. Hokage himself. We got the Shonen of reactors.
Yes, go.
We got the Shonen of reactors in this thing. We got CEO Sherman this thing from Reanimated, bro. Guys, welcome, man. What's popping? How you guys living?
What's goody, man?
What's good?
We need
What
the
up?
hype horn.
What's going on, man? Yo.
Ooh, bruh. Bruh.
You know, hey, we getting started because I got my answer right now. You know what I'm saying?
My guy's ready already.
Hey,
Let's
He
get
said
it.
he
Straight up.
got the answer, Sway.
Hey,
Yeah, I
He's
got
what's
Okay.
good, man? Happy to be here, man. Appreciate y'all having me back.
bro,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, thanks for
So,
coming.
You
Yes,
already
bro.
know.
We've been
It's gonna
really
be crazy. It's
excited.
gonna be a crazy little battle from both sides, man.
Absolutely.
Bruh. So, I mean, today's gonna be a little bit different than the first time. You know, obviously, gladly,
Do
the
that shit.
tournament isn't as large as it was the first time. We always want to keep it more concise. So we got 8, but today we're going over essentially 4 matchups for day 1. So, and after each matchup, we'll go ahead and launch the voting over on the Instagram story. So if you guys are just tuning in for the first time ever to this, voting will be taking place on me and Tosh's Instagram stories. So after the first battle, we'll post that vote situation over on the Instagram stories, and we'll go to the next battle, and that'll happen in succession through the podcast, through the episode. So we'll let you guys know when those things go live, so you guys can go and take your vote, make your vote count. But man, I do want to get your guys' thoughts on the brackets, though. I mean, haven't you guys seen these? I sent them to you guys last night, or not even last night. It was last night for me, but a few hours ago for you guys. What are your thoughts?
My man really pull out the Beast Titan in that joint.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Anybody got a couple rocks to throw?
Bruh.
Man, but it's like it's hard to think about that when it comes to the Beast Titan, because like, is there enough on the Beast Titan for me to like really, that I know of, is there enough for me to really put him? Because I mean, when you first think about it, I'm like, yo, like this dude's just slaughtering just for the hell of it, you know, just slaughtering just mad people, and it's just like a game. And that for somebody to be human and to take on that type of power and to just be like, yo, like, hey, I'm about to mess with all these people, like, you know, they ain't do nothing to me, it's just whatever. But
Right.
yo, I just thought that was funny that you put him in there though.
Yeah.
Sharm, how you feeling, man? Anything stick out to you? How you feeling about this?
Yeah, so I feel like honestly, I feel like the left side of the list is way stronger than the right side.
Ooh.
And personally, I would have put Madara over Pain. But I see why you put Pain though, because Pain is a dope villain too. Well, let me put villain, because I mean, when you talking about villains, that the person has to be evil. I don't believe that Pain was evil. You know what I'm saying? Because Pain was able to be persuaded by Naruto. He's able to change his mind. He was able to see hope in Naruto and was like, you know what, this is the way to do it. So I'm gonna revive everybody I just killed. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really say Pain is a villain, me personally, but I do like the list though. You got a lot of good villains in there. And like you said with the Beast Titan, honestly, as a manga reader, I know, but there's not much that I can really say about the Beast Titan based off of what's on the manga.
See, y'all manga readers, man. I'm
Anime.
sorry. I'm just like, I just like to see it first in action, yo. I feel like if I watched read the manga or something, it would just ruin it for me, you know. Because I feel like when manga readers watch the anime, they'd be like, man, they killed it, you know. They didn't do it correctly, you know, and they're not the hypeness behind it with everybody else. It's just not there. But back to when you were talking about Pain, yo, I'm 100% with you, because it's not like that he was evil, but the fact that his belief was so strong in what he thought was right, you know, that, you know, pretty much turned into everybody's demise and everybody he was, you know,
he had that Thanos.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I would say more so Thanos for Madara though, because Madara's was more prominent in the sense that Madara, he wanted peace, but he wanted peace at the expense of other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that gets wrapped up in the infinite Tsukiyomi, they become the white Zetsus, as that was revealed through the manga and the anime. So that's basically sentencing the whole entire planet to death for you to have peace. You know what I'm saying? So that, in my sense, makes him evil, because he's willing to trample over other people's freedom, you know what I'm saying, and their own pursuit of happiness, if you will, and make it American. But it's a strong list, man. I wanted to see a JoJo villain in there though, low key, because JoJo has some good villains, bro. You got, I mean,
I think that's the thing too. Like, I feel like the next one we do with this, we'll be able to add other villains into it as well.
Facts. Facts.
You know, and I think too, like, some of these were like, all right, what are the animes that we are familiar with that have villains that we were like, oh, or antagonists that we were like, oh. And I think to your point, to both your guys' points, and because we were kind of up in the air on like how we wanted to do it. Do we want to do antagonists? Do we want to do villains? Because those are those are distinctly two different things.
Right.
Right. And I think at the same time though, if you're looking from the perspective of the main character, you know what I'm saying? Before Naruto had a chance to actually talk to Pain, they all looked at him as a villain. Like there was no like, oh, I know where he's coming from.
He could be
not
a
really
guy.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at that time it's like, all right, well, you know, because we had so many people tell us like, yo, a villain, you know, Pain's the best villain, and I'm like, we even had discussion like, I don't think Pain's a villain.
It was the same for us. It was the same for us.
Yeah. Same for us. So we're like, damn, like, but I can understand, and I think too, with the left side, I agree. I feel like there's more of like a crazy oh shit on the left side.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of nuance on the right side too, though. So I'm like,
there is.
Yeah, it's actually really strange.
There is.
Hey, hopefully this don't make nobody bad. Hey, you should have added Rachel to this joint.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
Yo, she pissed me off,
bro.
I'm fucking her.
Hey, yo,
bro.
real
Hey, bro. Y'all had no idea. I woke up mad at my girl for no reason. like, why you here?
Yeah. Just mad.
What's your motives for real? You real quiet.
What do you desire?
Bro.
Hey, yo.
Bro.
Wow.
I'm dead right now, bro. That's actually hilarious, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
My guy said, what do you desire? Yo, that's hilarious. I feel like, man. I mean, so here's my thing too, right? The JoJo situation, because a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I forgot. Again, I haven't seen past season when they changed to the stands.
Oh, dang, boy.
That's when they changed it to the stands is when I was out. I was like, all right, I don't fuck
part
with this.
3.
So I left.
Really?
So I left. Yeah.
That's when it got good.
That's when it got good, bro.
I was like, what? Why?
Bro, last season was crazy, bro. Last season was one of my favorite, bro.
Part 5 was lit.
What season is that?
It's 5.
5?
Part
Okay.
5.
Everybody's been talking about it. That's why I was.
Yeah, everybody's been saying, yo, fire.
For real? Damn, man. Do I gotta watch JoJo?
You gotta watch
bro,
it.
like, look, I feel like a lot of people like it. A lot of people, I couldn't get into it. I was like, man, this is really hard for me. Like the first 2 were cool, and then the power system changed, and I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this?
There was a weird season. I think it was 4 or 3. Nah, it was 4. Dang, what was it? It was like where it was when what's his name, the green dude came in with the. It was about the one where he had the time bomb where he like touched somebody and like a bomb where it's like tracks them or something.
Yeah, Kira, that was part 4.
4, yeah.
Time is unbreakable.
I didn't feel that season as much.
That one. I mean, honestly, I feel like Kira was one of the best villains though, as far as his abilities and how he was able to keep on coming out on top.
Yeah.
I mean, he did go out kind of crazy. I ain't gonna get no spoilers though, but yeah.
Got you.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for this, bro. I mean, I feel like, we can just start with that first matchup, Frieza versus doflamingo.
Oof.
Okay.
Hey, as a fellow Saiyan, F that mohawk. Hey, Frieza got body count. Let's talk about that.
Hey,
Frieza got body count. Come on now, you know.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's funny though, but it's like Frieza gets me to a point where like, dang, is he really that? Like, is he evil for real? Like, I understand that.
Right.
Taking out the sand, you know, he can take out planets. He just goes around just kind of owning emperor of everything. But when you like watch Frieza for so long, he don't really seem that evil. In a way. I don't know why I think that way.
He does. He loses his because they make him such a main character now. Like he's such a frequent character that he doesn't feel as evil when you first seen him. When you first met him, you were like, oh fuck. this guy is serious.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
just the more he came around, you're like, oh, and then they also have a lot of comedic parts with him, which
Right.
tone
He's
his
been
evilness
normalized.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
They did that
That's
for
what
sure.
it is.
But then they show like little hints to remind you though, like when that universe came over to basically try to take Goku out of the tournament before the tournament started, and Frieza just went Zod on all of their guys. Like I was like, bro, like he just did like, oh, I'm killing all y'all. I was like, oh, chill, like what?
He still likes
betray Goku.
He still likes to kill.
Right, exactly. Put Goku in the Hakai, like, yo, check this out.
Right.
Like I was like, bro,
Yeah, it's like he doesn't value life at all.
at all.
He plays with it for sure. He plays with it.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's just like,
He
ah,
plays with that shit.
But you
Frieza.
are right about like Frieza being normalized. That kind of like dumbed me down to the evilness within.
Yeah, they made him so common now. Like Frieza's been brought back so many times, and like you said, he's just like another character. You know what I'm saying? Comedic relief. I mean, the Broly movie, he got his ass beat for a whole hour. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it, but I mean, I would put Frieza over Doflamingo, and I mean, I'm a little bit partial because I have not seen One Piece in its entirety, so I don't really know too much about Doflamingo, so I can't really speak to him. But Frieza is extremely racist. He literally destroyed an entire planet because of it.
Facts.
That's as evil as it gets. You literally obliterated an entire race, bro. You committed mass genocide. Like,
bro,
I don't know. I don't think Doflamingo is worse than that. Like, and One Piece is confined to a world, and Frieza is destroying worlds based off of disdain for a specific race. So I think Frieza takes a cake, no contest. Frieza in 4. That's me. But
oof. How you feeling? How you feeling? Aftermath.
Hey, I'm alright. I mean, like same with Sherman, yo. Like, I am still trying to get into One Piece. Oh, don't judge me off that, yo. I mean, I'm probably like.
I will never judge you for that.
I mean, like the part where Crocodile. That's the only villain I kind of remember.
Okay.
He was beginning Crocodile, and I think another one named like Pussyfoot, or he does pussy. I don't know, but I can't really say much about about One Piece, man. Okay. I'm sorry, chat.
Hey,
you good? You good?
You good?
I guess me and Adonis are the only ones in here that fuck with One Piece. We the only ones. I mean, it's all good though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Joseph's already in here saying, "Stop it."
It doesn't speak to everybody.
Joseph wants everybody to watch One Piece. He wants everybody. He's been trying to get VR to watch One Piece for the longest now.
I'm seriously trying to like watch it, like for real. It's just so many animes and like stuff that are coming out, and I'm just bouncing around.
Yeah, there's so much new stuff coming out. It's just amazing.
I just started my journey on Hunter x Hunter again, rewatching that. Because that one, it was hard for me to get into that one a little bit.
Rewatch, okay.
Oh, really? It took me 3 times to get into it, and then I watch it like over like 4 or 5.
Yeah. I'm reacting to it now, so I'm forced to.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I've had my hand forced.
Dope.
Right. Is it the first time your friends are watching it as well?
2 of my friends have seen it.
Okay.
Because me, I watch like certain parts of Hunter x Hunter. I would just jump around and watch certain parts because they'd be like, "Yo, you gotta check this fight out," and I'm like, "I'm not really impressed by it. It's cool, but But I know there's more to fights than just the fight itself. You gotta get the backstory of the characters. You gotta get the build up to the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Let me just give it a fair shot because I always give it, grief. Let me just give it a fair shot so I can see if I still don't like it after I've watched the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Got you. No, I feel you on that one. I know a lot of people that had watched Hunter x Hunter, and it was like, it was a slow burn for some. It was like, okay, like take some time to really get into, because that
was it for me.
The power system is complex, so it's like they walk you through the power system kind of through like essentially two arcs to kind of explain what the power system actually is. So it does take a little bit of time. Yeah, but once it gets to that Chimera Ant arc, it just
bro,
just takes
it took a turn, bro.
That's the one.
it took
all
the
turn,
turns,
man.
bro.
All of it.
That's where it goes from shonen to seinen.
That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. So Tosh, Doflamingo, man. How are we feeling about Doflamingo?
I mean, we've seen him get down. He's absolutely crazy, and he's smart too. Right. So he like to plan shit out too. But And they put things in more perspective of body counts, right? But so let's take away the body counts and say they both, like intentions, like what's their intentions in the world itself? What is Frieza's intention of the world? So his whole thing is what? He just want to kill motherfuckers because he's
like
strong.
Domination, right?
He wants domination.
Yeah, domination.
He wants to take
supreme.
shit over.
Right.
He's trying to take shit over completely. And doflamingo, he's just crazy. So that's the difference. It's like, there's types of evils, you know what I'm saying? Like a Joker. A Joker is just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
So like he has no purpose but just doing whatever the fuck he wants to do.
He just wants to cause chaos.
That's it. Like, and then you have a Frieza type who's like,
Frieza wants order.
He wants
because he wants everyone to work for him and just not oppose him.
Right. Domination shit. So I don't know. doflamingo is, like I said, he's just mentally crazy, where anybody that crosses path, he just ends up fucking them up.
Right.
And he doesn't value life either for people as well. So that's another thing on top of that, because we've seen him do some.
Is he one of those that kills his own just cause?
Yo.
Like is that what, do he be doing that?
I don't think he killed any of his own guys.
Killed any of his own. but the thing is that he wasn't even around nobody though. That's why I feel for a minute like when his peoples was doing stuff, like I feel like he's not in like physical contact that close to people until he comes out and does some crazy shit, then he'll disappear. That type of shit. It's like you don't know where the fuck he is in the world at all. Then you're like, oh shit, he's here. And then he fucks shit up, and then he's gone. Then he vanishes. He's one of those type of.
It's so crazy. Like his black market name in the anime is Joker, and I forgot that. Joseph just brought that up. That's literally his black market name is Joker.
So this motherfucker's crazy, bro. And I don't know. It's kind of tough. I know Frieza got bodies. But that humanization
kind of along those lines on how crazy Frieza kills his own troops just cause. So
that's why I broke it up.
That's true.
And he's done it multiple times on screen. So it's
on screen.
He's like, bro, I don't like your face today.
Yo,
you know what?
You think I'm sure today?
I would probably give it to Frieza because he has been evil his entire life also. It wasn't like he grew up into an adult and became evil. Like doflamingo he grew up.
He had a moment.
You know what I'm saying? Like he grew up and then he ended up going crazy. So I feel like Frieza's just been evil out the womb. My guy,
he really was.
You know what I'm saying? So that I feel like that's where I'm thinking about that now. Yeah, Frieza is evil as shit.
Yeah. Frieza's
more evil for sure. Just because, like I said, he had to snap into it later on in life.
Right.
But if these two were on the same playing field, I feel like neither one of them would hesitate to kill the other either. So that's why I
think that's a given. I don't even know Flamingo like that. I think that's a given.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Unless Frieza would try to recruit him, be like, work for me.
Like that. Yeah. Oh, real talk. That's it. But that's the type of shit that would happen. Like, yo, Frieza's like, yo, you kind of strong. Yo, you should be one of my generals. And then doflamingo would be like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you instead. Like, that's the type of different evils we talking about.
True. No, I think I'm in agreement. I feel like Frieza is probably gonna take this one.
Yeah.
I think all the things that you guys have talked about, his body count is the obvious one, but I still think even just it's his no give a fuck about your life vibes that he has. Like he does not care. He just doesn't. He's on his own shit, period. He's like, look, I don't care about nobody else but me. That's it. So I feel like with that, like regardless, because obviously powers are going to be different in the universes. So it's not like a lot of these other characters have that kind of physical prowess in some of these other animes. It's just destroy a planet just when they feel like, oh, it's Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like if we take that out of account, like the ability of killing and just say, you know what, you just don't care about life except your own. Like, I mean, even when he was talking about, he was like, look, my pops told me not to fight two people, Beerus and Majin Buu. Don't fuck with them. He's trying. He was like, look, I'm trying to run this shit, but I'm also, again, still caring about my life. Like, I'm not trying to fight nobody I know I ain't got no problems with. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like Frieza might take this one for sure.
It's just that evil dictatorship mindset, you know?
Facts. Exactly. He's space Hitler looking ass.
You have to add the looking ass to it.
Space Hitler.
Space Hitler
looking ass. No mustache. But yeah, if you guys want to vote on this, though, what your thoughts are on this battle, we're about to post. I'm posting this right now over on my Instagram story, so you guys can vote. It'll be up for about 23 hours, and then we'll tomorrow be announcing the winners for the next round. So you guys will have the ability to vote for that right now. So I'm gonna post that right now. That's gonna go live on the story on my Instagram. So go and submit your vote on who you think is actually going to win that battle between Doflamingo and Frieza. And while we're doing that, we have a whole other battle on the right side. We got Light versus Beast Titan.
Ooh.
Got some shit to say on this, man.
Ooh.
This one's crazy.
Sherman, why don't you kick us off?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want me to start it off? All right, man.
Kick us off.
Up, man.
Let's get some education.
Hey, let me get my PowerPoint slide to get it. Now I'm playing, but Light y'all can be started off good intentions. He was like, I got this deathnote. I'm gonna take out these villains, people that have done generally wrong things in life. And you're like, I kind of see where he's coming from. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's not a human's job to be the judge or an executioner, which is what he was. You know what I'm saying? Right. So very quickly we saw our main protagonist become the antagonist in the anime. And the protagonist honestly was L and, the police force and all those people. So it's an interesting take on the anime. That's why it's one of my favorites, because you actually end up rooting for the antagonist, going through the anime. Well, me, at least I was personally. But Light is an interesting case. Like, you see this guy, sane for the most part, and then you just start to see his gradual mental decline into insanity, into becoming having this God complex. You know what I'm saying? So this guy wants to be God. He does not like people opposing his authority, so that's why he tried to take L out numerous occasions, you know what I'm saying, and finally succeeded. Then Nier came into the play, and he's like, I gotta kill everybody. I don't care if my father dies. I don't care if this random chick that I don't know dies. Everybody gotta die if they're trying to, uncover who I am. So he literally was like a Trojan horse too. Like, he infiltrated the police force, was working alongside L to build a case against him, to get his name, to take him out. Like, this is a calculated killer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is the embodiment of evil. So Light, truly evil. On the other side of the spectrum, we got the Beast Titan. Now the Beast Titan, again, I'm not gonna put no spoilers out there, but Attack on Titan. So this is not a spoiler. Because they did mention this at the end of the season. So Attack on Titan at the end of season 4, or no, excuse me, end of season 3. You realize, okay, we have to go to the other side of the water. That's where we're getting attacked from. That's where Reiner, Berthold, and all those people were from. That's where the Beast Titans from. We know they're on the same side. We know that there's another island or another land outside of this island that they live on. So that being said, it's a battle of two sides. You know what I'm saying? Not one side is particularly bad. It's just a matter of which side of the spectrum you want to be on. And they're going to delve more into that in season 4 when that comes out. But the Beast Titan has his own reasons for his motives and why he's doing what he's doing. Just as once we get to season 4, you're going to see how these two sides just clash, and you're just stuck in a moral battle. You're like, I'm morally torn because I grew up or, was watching from this perspective, and now this whole other perspective is being introduced, and it's fucked up on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So the Beast Titan, I can't really put him above Light. Like I said, Light is a calculated killer. He's had this strategy. He's willing to kill off his family. He's willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top, and has a God complex, which is honestly the worst thing that you can do as a villain, is have a God complex, because now nobody can oppose you. And if anybody comes remotely close to it, or you feel like they have the capability of doing so, you're going to kill them. You're going to off them immediately. So I'm going to put Light over the Beast Titan for this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's my long-winded speech.
Terron, what you feeling, bro?
Sherman has said every single thing possible to be said.
Get down.
Down, bro. I'm like, I'm over here. He even said the judge, jury, executioner line I had in my head, and I'm just like, all right.
Richard Mond, I got that from you. Thank you.
You know, because I mean, I honestly was going to go with light as well because I mean, you have more insight on the Beast Titan than I do, you know, from the anime, because all I see is the Beast Titan is, you know, a few clicks of him just, you know, terrorizing, and that's pretty much it. But with Light, you know, I went through a whole, you know, era of just seeing his progression from like, you know, playing God, trying to do good, taking out the bad guys or people who rape, murder, whatever it is, and then all of a sudden it just comes down to saving his ass at the end of the day. And you know, and anybody who was in his way, he, you know, wouldn't hesitate to take out. And that in itself, as a human turning into that's I mean, between the two, that's the most evil between the two, point blank. So I mean, I'm still on Light side for sure. I don't even know what else to say about that, man. I mean, see, you make me want to read manga on this so I can actually know.
The thing with the Beast Titan is now, the way they're showing it in the anime, it's very similar to the situation with Itachi, where you see Itachi first in the anime and you're like, yo, this guy he literally wiped out an entire clan. He's evil. You know what I'm saying? And then based off Sasuke's narrative, you're like, yo, this guy is definitely evil. And then as the anime progresses, you realize, there was more to the story than I really thought. Same concept with the Beast Titan. There's more behind the story on the other side of the water that we don't know about yet. So, But
I feel like, I mean, now here's my question, right? Before knowing what happens in season 4, how did you look at the Beast Titan?
Well, so I started reading the manga a little bit after part 3. But I didn't read the manga when he first got introduced. When he first got introduced, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we got Titans. Now we have a damn colossal ape. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is really happening here? So that's, I mean, my first thought was, what the fuck? So I watched all of season 2, and then after season 2, and then I went and read the manga. And at that time, it still wasn't really clear what the motive behind the Beast Titan was. So I did think that him, Reiner, and Bertholdt, and Emir even, I thought they were evil. You know what I'm saying? Or at least in opposition to our guys. I wouldn't really say they were evil, but, you know, more so antagonists, you know what I'm saying, based off of what was going on. So I was like, okay, you know, what's really going on here? And then once they revealed that, you know, there's another side of the water where these people live, and they delve into more of that in the manga. And like I said, we'll see in season 4. You're gonna see shit, and you're gonna be like, I can't rock with this. There's no way that I can morally say, yeah, this is right. You know what I'm saying? So
no, for sure. I feel like the Beast Titan, when I first saw him, I was in that same like, what the hell is going on? I was actually mad curious, because you're just like, how is he talking? Like, what's going on? Like, but then
when he talked, I was like, what?
Yeah,
that's
but then
where I am right now.
Proper English.
Bro, I was like, what? But then it was just like, every time you saw him, it was just like, he was aware. He didn't seem like just a monster. He was aware of shit, and then he's conscious, and then like the stuff he's influencing, I was like, hold on, bro. Like, like the attack on that tower, when they were at the tower, like there's all these things where I was just like, hold on, bro. Like, you not, like, I just thought that was crazy. And then obviously what we see at the end of season 3, I don't want to spoil it for V because he hasn't seen it, but I was just like,
you can if you want to.
I was like, yo, this dude is psycho. Like, what's going on? Like, it was just crazy because we hadn't really seen that kind of destruction to your squad like that. And this dude was just, it was actually pretty brutal. I was like, okay, this dude's psycho.
For sure.
But yeah, man, Tosh, how you feeling about these two, bro?
Yeah. I remember seeing him for the first time and thinking the same thoughts you guys are having. But that's how I felt about all the Titans when I first seen him as well. When the first 2 popped up, and, you know, obviously first episode, we didn't realize what Titans were at that time. You know, like, we just didn't know. So we just thought they were these creatures that was just destroying shit and eating people.
Right.
And so obviously Beast Titan, you see that motherfucker, and he's controlling them. He's like running a little mini army of of Titans, and he's just like, nah, like, wait a minute, is somebody behind this? Like, that to me, that has made it even more worse, because how many people they just been same situation, slaughtering. They just been going at it. Like, they eat people and they send Titans to eat people. That shit is horrible. To eat them, eat people alive.
It's horrible.
Like I feel like, you know, the quick, some of these villains give quick deaths. You know, like a Frieza would just, you're gone.
Right.
You know, like, he's not gonna waste no time. But like, somebody getting eaten alive, that's such a horrible, like, evil way to kill motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Like, even crushed by him first.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
So, bro.
Just all of that, like, but obviously Light is the mentality behind him is what we got to experience the switch and the snap, and and how he just completely let it take him over, which I feel gives him the upper hand in this battle for sure, is that we see him become evil and throw all other like all his goodness out. Like, we watch him completely change. And I think that's just, for me, it's like, bro, like, when you see a motherfucker become evil, it's different. It's completely different. And we obviously, it was only season 3, so you don't get to see, you know, obviously, you know, what else, you know, about the Beast Titan. But from what we know so far is, like, you know, we just know that he's just killing motherfuckers. That's it.
Right.
We just know that we think that he's just there to slaughter people. But compared to Light, where he felt like he had a purpose to slaughter people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit changes everything, just based off of the information we have. So I think that definitely puts Light up there. Because that's
V, what you feeling, bro?
Light over Beast?
Man,
I'm gonna take Light
right now, Beast is just he's just a random dude just slaughtering people to me right now. But the thing is, Light at the end of his story, man, he's crazy, man. Like, the level of evil he is. I mean, Sherman already went through this. This one's hard for me. I'm really up in the air, because we know, like, there's a body count involved with Beast Titan. Light's racked up some numbers, but it's
he really has. I don't think about it.
I was like, nah, did he have like?
Yeah, he had some other people. He had some other people doing his bidding as well. So
true.
Oh, I think his body count's in like the 100,000s.
Who, Light?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
nah, I don't think it's 100,000s.
You don't think so?
Definitely thousands. I don't think hundreds of thousands.
I would believe thousands, but that's
I don't know.
You gotta be right all the time, bro. Like,
I don't know, man.
And plus, you gotta keep in mind, he couldn't kill as much as he wanted to, because he was still under surveillance by L and all them. So he had to be tactful with how he was moving and how often he was killing. So he didn't have opportunities to get hundreds of thousands of bodies.
Think about that, though. Think about that. My guy was he was like, look, I'm gonna eat these potato chips and kill some people right now, so people don't think I'm
the potato chip line.
Like, bro, like, it was just stuff like that where it was like, bro, how do you, like, he was being tactful, like you said, on how not to get caught, and still, like, he's being creative. He's a creative killer. Like, it was just so interesting to me. But to kill your own pops, like, that's a whole other level of crazy, bro. Like,
technically, he didn't kill him, but he drove him to killing himself.
Right.
So,
to have no remorse of it, though.
Right.
Like, to not even be like, man, like, my pops is gone. Like, what? Like, you just moving on? Like, that.
Right.
That didn't even trigger to him. And that, to me, I'm like, you super evil. Like, we literally watched the light out of Light disappear. Like we
Gone.
It became
just-
darkness.
bro.
Right.
I was like, wow, this dude is crazy. Like, but I think that was the thing too. We talked about this in the previous anime tournament with Light, and we're talking about Death Note, is seeing when somebody is extreme on any side of the spectrum, you almost go to the other side. They're like, all right, I'm so good that I now become evil. Like he was like, I'm doing the right thing. I'm taking out these criminals and these villains.
You're willing to do anything for your motive. I mean, for your goal.
And it's like you just forget about morals. You just like, oh well, you're just only thinking logic. He turned into an android. He's like, look, and I'm that's a crazy one. So my bad, V. I kind of took over.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, hey, it's conversation. That's what we're here for.
I mean, so what do you think? Are you taking Light or Beast Titan for you?
I don't know. I need more time to think about this. It's got to simmer.
So let me ask you this. So let's break it down to just killing intent. So is it worse for somebody to indiscriminately kill randomly, or is it worse for somebody to indiscriminately kill randomly and tactfully, and also kill people that you know and build a form of relationship with? Because that, in my opinion, is even more evil, because you're now taking advantage of someone's trust.
Right.
Using
that's another. That's evil.
That's literally evil. So that's why Light would have the edge for me if we're just going off of that alone.
That's a very solid point.
Yeah, that's evil as fuck. That's actually dirt. That's so dirty on so many levels, bro. Like, yeah, we're friends.
Now I'm a kid.
Die.
Right.
What?
Right. That's like the literal meaning of cold, man.
Bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, L with the Omawa motion Deru, man. It was dark.
Bruh. Too crazy.
Damn.
Well, I mean, look, I feel like it's time for you guys in the stream to cast your vote.
You already know what's up.
Toji's gonna be posting that on his
I'm
Instagram
dropping
story
it right now.
Right now. So go over to his Instagram story right now. Cast your vote. Who do you think is more evil, Light or Beast Titan? I'm actually really curious to see how you're feeling about it.
I don't know the math behind what's happening, but I'm looking at a lot of these Light death chats. These, and it says over 100,000 bodies.
Oh.
It says like 100.
They're gonna have to provide some facts, because there's no way he added
fact check it sometimes.
So someone did a whole YouTube video breakdown on it.
Oh,
they did
100,000.
Is there even people like taking out other people for the people that people took out?
All of it together.
Chat. If anybody has proof, let us know.
Yeah, I see. It's like it says 162.
Evil. How do you even know?
I don't know how they broke that down. I don't know. And there's also a few Reddits for people talking.
Bro, think about it though. They're gonna do what most people do when they power scale. They're like, all right, cool. Well, the page is this big, and his writing was about 2 inches tall. So with the I can see how somebody's gonna try to estimate.
Well, how do you know how many pages are in the Death Note?
Like, I mean, to be honest though, I feel like the Death Note has infinite pages. Because I was thinking about that myself. I was like, how the fuck? I was like, how do they not run out of pages?
I think the Death Note is infinite pages. I think when you fill up, when you get towards the end, it just keeps on adding.
Oh, there's a time skip between L and Near. Okay, so if there's a 5-year time skip, then I could see that, because he has plenty of time to go on.
Got it. So if he was killing people every day for 5 years, that's what they're probably calculating.
Well, if anything, that makes his case even stronger. So
true.
Holy shit! You just every day just eating chips and killing.
Right.
Fuck.
He kicked up.
You gotta be like mentally gone.
That's like his stream. That's like his stream. I gotta go stream.
Even live stream.
Even if you are just like killing like supposed bad guys or whatever, like it's your brain you're mentally starting to get just dehumanized.
Yeah. So that's
facts.
Yeah, he's not. Oof. He's definitely not.
That sounds so psycho though. Like thinking about that, bro. My dude, like 5 years.
5.
Yeah, that's wild,
bro. That's longer than I've been doing YouTube, bro. Like you doing that every day, my guy.
Yeah.
Damn,
man. If Light was a Twitch streamer,
bro. No.
Oh, 6
Potato chip live
011. Your name's
Bro.
Tyler Johnson. Great.
Bro.
Coming here.
Great.
Oh no. Great.
Everybody that's trolling your live. Oh no.
Bruh, come on, man. That shit is crazy. But this next matchup is interesting.
Wait,
This
what
next
side we
matchup
going
is
on?
interesting.
We going back
We
to
got
the left.
Aizen versus Father.
Ooh.
Back to the left. Yeah.
Aizen.
This
Man, I
one,
like
this
Aizen.
one, I feel is actually probably the closest. I think personally, out of all of them
This
so
first,
far.
in this first bracket.
Yeah, in this first bracket. So who wants to take this one first? Because the chat right now, we got a couple of Fathers, we got a couple of Aizens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Aizen personally.
Okay.
But Father is close. I can't remember 110% what his motive was in Brotherhood, because that's the one that I watched. Now, if I remember correctly, his motive was to create the Philosopher's Stone, but was sacrificing other people to create it, right? Like he was trying to, because you find out that the Philosopher's Stone is actually like people's like souls or something like that, their essence.
Yes. I'll give you his goals. His goals are to become perfectly good by removing the 7 cardinal sins, controlling the eye of God,
Right.
and obtaining absolute freedom from God. So he wanted to become the perfect being and obtain absolute freedom.
So that's perfect though, because Aizen had almost the same exact goal, was to become the perfect being, you know what I'm saying, and basically become a god. But the complexity behind Aizen was this dude had planned for hundreds of years, and that I think is what really sets him over Father, because this man literally had this plan in motion and like fleshed out for hundreds of years, bro. He got everybody's trust and betrayed literally everybody, killed people that were close to him that he befriended. And again, that boils down to what makes somebody truly evil, because Father, he did betray people, but nobody really knew who he was like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knew him except for what's his name? Alphonse and Edward's father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yo, we got Ray with the $50 donation, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Ooh, big ballin'. But yeah, man. Really, I think it boils down to that, because like I said, Aizen plans for hundreds of years. He's established hundreds of years worth of friendship and just flushed it down the toilet like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like literally just killed, slaughtered everybody, was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna set up, Hueco Mundo, which also set up a whole bunch of destruction for everybody. Like, I mean, he literally screwed over so many people, bro. So I'm gonna go with Aizen on this one, man.
Okay,
Screw over everyone.
Wait, so I see a chat in the chat. It says Chris Man 148 says Father created a nation and nurtured it for 500 years, only to kill them for the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh shit. See, it's been so long since I've seen it, I forgot that. Damn.
I couldn't even talk on it because I haven't gotten to that, brother.
But that sounds crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. Also.
Right.
Wait,
he's pretty evil to me.
That would have been my argument with Aizen.
That's hard, bro. That's tough.
When you put it like that.
Bro,
point,
that's
though.
why I was like,
He didn't say took care of. He used the word nurtured.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like he nurtured them specifically. He gave them food, water, love, and care. Like,
bro.
Yo,
like on some Isabella, playing Isabella.
Man.
I'm gonna teach you how to flourish, and I'm gonna take everything from you.
Right. Damn. That's tough.
Bro. Yeah.
All right. You know what? I would go with that, because I'm gonna have to go with Father, and that changed my mind completely, because Aizen, like, he would kill people, but he didn't like. And again, he did, build these relationships, but I don't believe he didn't have relationships with 500 people. I mean, a whole nation, excuse me.
Right.
And 500 years, I believe, is comparable to the time that he was planning. I don't remember the exact time mark that Aizen was planning his stuff. But again, like, you literally sacrificed a whole entire nation for a stone, you know what I'm saying? For certain capabilities. So to sacrifice that much people, like, that's pretty much genocide, and that would put him ahead of what Aizen did. You know what I'm saying? So I'll change my answer. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Father now.
Ooh.
Damn, that's dark.
AOV,
Question
man,
though.
how you
Question.
feeling?
I just have a question for sure. Like, because you mentioned Aizen, like how he betrayed like everyone.
Yeah.
Like, and he literally did. He betrayed several different realms, like everyone in the Soul Society, an entire verse of people, everyone in Hueco Mundo.
True.
No one really knew his real motives. Only
aside
him,
from him and
Gin.
Yeah,
and I think Gin was.
Well, Gin didn't even really like know 100%.
Exactly. He just knew certain parts that Aizen wanted him to know.
Right,
so like
right.
the only person knew that was going on was Aizen.
Right.
And so I'm just in a number of betrayals, I think he definitely takes the cake there.
Yeah.
In the sheer number of.
Yeah, true. It does boil down to because I don't remember how big the Soul Reaper Society was, like as far as the numeric amount of people, but I mean, we're talking like a whole nation here that he betrayed. I mean, Hueco Mundo, I mean, that wasn't really a whole lot of people. That was like,
that's true. It was a subset of few that can actually think.
right. And then the rest of them were just like mindless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're completely indifferent to anything that was going on. But I mean, that is a good point, though. I mean, when you're talking about the depth of betrayal, but I think there's a difference between betrayal and sacrifice, because sacrifice is taking somebody's life literally, whereas betrayal, they're still alive. They feel the ramifications of what you've done, but you have not committed the ultimate sin. Or I won't say ultimate sin. I mean, no sin is greater than the other, but you still have robbed somebody of life, especially somebody that you nurtured and grew a nation. That's women, children, all that, old people, like indiscriminately just sacrifice everybody. So that's dark, bro. Like,
that is dark.
I agree with that for sure.
I'm pretty sure there's some animals in there too, man. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like
everything. Wait, all the birds?
Like I said, we should have. If that was the case, we should have put father with Isabella.
Oof.
I know Isabella.
I know.
I know. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
From what? Bruh, yes.
I'm talking to everybody else. I know you from Promise
Neverland.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. I don't think she evil.
You don't think she evil? Yeah, you know what?
I'm a margarita though, so I can't say nothing.
Okay.
Don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
I oddly really enjoyed that show.
But from what I've seen, I don't know.
I mean, even
from
what you've seen,
episodes,
you'd be like, yeah, she evil.
But I mean, even still, at the end of that, you like at the end, you can see that what she was doing was a perspective situation for her. Like, she's trying to survive, but she did some evil ass shit to survive.
I mean, so to be fair, I mean, you have to look at it like this. Okay, so we know it's a demon world. We know there's demons here that are eating children, and she's raising and nurturing these children, building a relationship with these children. But really, is she evil because she's nurturing them? She's making sure they have a good life. It's like literally if you work on a farm and you're raising cattle and they're gonna get slaughtered, but you want to make sure they have the best quality of life possible before that happens. So does that really make her evil? And what can she really do?
The only reason why we feel that way is because we are also human.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like I'm a cow and I'm looking at a cow like, oh damn, bro.
Sometimes
they taking us out, my guy. Like,
right. But that's what makes Promised Neverland so great, is because it puts humans in the perspective of cattle, because you realize, like this is what animals deal with, you know what I'm saying? But they're not as conscious as humans are, so they don't understand the depth of what's going on. They can't really piece it together and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely
imagine that one cow that does though.
Right.
I would watch that.
That cow's just in the corner, like shaking, like they gonna kill us, man. Like,
damn.
Yo, that's actually sad.
They want our meat.
Damn.
It's hard.
So like with these two, I know for myself, I'm leaning towards father, but I don't know why I feel like, because Aizen went through so many lengths to make sure that nobody knew what the fuck was going on with him. Like, he was leading motherfuckers, training motherfuckers. People thought his sword had a certain type of power that it didn't. He was hypnotizing niggas this whole time. Like, it was like, my guy was like going, like, he planned Ichigo's whole shit. Like, just stuff like, you're just like, bro, like it's just, he was so meticulous. And you saw it, and then you saw how it played out. And I don't know, I don't know. I feel like while father had that same kind of like, oh shit, I don't know why I felt it more with Aizen. I don't know why I felt it more with him.
I think because Aizen was a more appealing villain than Father was. He was a cooler villain, you know what I'm saying? He was calm, cool, collected, like you said, meticulous. He had this plan going on for all these years. He was always putting people in checkmate. It's like he was always 10 steps ahead of everybody, and that's why and that's why I was gonna give him the edge too, because I was like, he's almost like, it's like when you introduce Madara and you're like, bro, there's no way that you could beat Madara. Like, this man has literally an answer for everything. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then, you know what I'm saying? But it goes down to what we're defining as a villain, which is evil. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're meticulous and well planned doesn't really mean it makes you more evil. It just makes you more calculated, more prepared. Whereas Father, he wasn't as meticulous, but he was more evil in the sense that he was able to establish an entire nation, build bonds with these people, and then just sacrifice their literal lives for a stone, right, to get power. You know what I'm saying? That's the embodiment of evil, bro. Like I can't even go with Aizen now at this point, because like after that reveal came out, I completely forgot about that. After that comes out, there's no way, bro. I can't.
That shit is crazy, bro. What? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
How many people? I need how many sacrifices to make the perfect Philosopher's Stone? I need a whole city's worth, huh? Okay, well, shit. Let me take my time. Let me be the coolest motherfucker out. Make everybody.
Motherfucker had a savings account of people.
Bro, and just
I said 500 a year.
And said, I now it's time to withdraw and just close my account. And if it didn't work, he was gonna start all over. You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I just, you speak of Aizen, like, I just haven't really defined him as crazy evil. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he had his motive. He had his planned out for however many years, hundreds of years. And I feel like if he really wanted to, honestly, I don't know. I didn't understand, because I feel like, Aizen, why did he just take people out one by one or just like hypnotize them, earlier or sooner? So, and even when he left, so what's it called? Hasamundo,
Wego Mundo.
Wego Mundo, yeah, Wego Mundo. It was like, what's building up right now for him to just take over, destroy Soul Society, whatever. Like, what's being waited on? Like, what are you waiting on? And I don't know. I just didn't really in this battle right now. Like, I don't know much about Father, but I already came up with the mindset, like, I don't really think that Aizen would be the evilest out of these two. Our Father kind of looked like somebody that betrayed people on the real. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I mean,
hey, man, I gotta see. Y'all just be now like the last battle we had. Y'all got me watching the Promised Land, and now I'm over here like, all right. I mean, good.
Let's go.
I'm stressed right now, bro. Because I'm trying to make YouTube videos, trying to catch up with anime, trying to stream, trying to make sure my girl happy, trying to eat.
Trying to stay alive. Actually trying to feed my brain, my body to survive.
Right, man.
I feel it. So chat, it's your time. You guys gonna let us know who you think is gonna win this battle, Aizen or Father? It's being posted right now over on my Instagram story. So go check that out. Vote. Let me know who you guys think is winning. I'll put the link in the chat in a second. But I do want to go and see what you guys are saying about Frieza versus Doflamingo. And as of right now, Frieza is winning 72% to 28%.
Body.
Get body.
What is it? Say it again.
71 to 29% now. 71% Frieza, 29% Doflamingo.
Right.
So what's yours looking like at the moment?
Mine is mine's one-sided. We got Light at 85%. Beast Titan at 15. So yeah, that's
pretty much.
It kind of doesn't surprise me though, low key.
Doesn't surprise me. No. Beast Titan, like you said, Light. Come on, bro. He's evil. He's fucking evil. So
he's got an angry hand, bro. That thing is like this.
An angry hand.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that dude buff. He got a buff wrist. But I guess the final one now, man. Pain versus Muzan.
Okay.
Pain versus Muzan. So if you guys don't know who Muzan is from Demon Slayer. Or like we like to call him the smooth criminal Michael Jackson.
We call him MJ.
Hey,
because I do look like
Pain to kill anybody. His own, your mom, your dad, his dad, whoever.
Bruh.
I mean, not Pain. Muzan is ruthless.
Muzan is a demon. He is an
demon,
actual
bro.
demon. He doesn't care if you are, like you said, his own. If you're his own, but he don't fuck with you, it's a wrap. So
if you're his own and you ain't strong enough to be in front of him, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, bro. That's actually his whole thing. When I was doing my research on him too, that's his whole thing. Is he's just trying to become the strongest. For hundreds of years as a demon, he's always just being the strongest. And the people around him, if you're not strong and you're not worthy, can't do nothing for you. And he just takes you out like it's nothing. So it's like once you fuck up, and he said, and they say it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter to fuck up. It could be a small fuck up, and it's over. There's no making up for your mistakes. You can't make a tiny mistake around this guy. One mistake costs you your life.
And there ain't no talking to him to talk him out of it, to change his emotions. There ain't none of that. This man is straight demon killer on spot. Hey, you on site, you're
on
done.
Site. On site.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the weakness with Pain, because there's still, an amount, you can still get to him, for him being a human and just kind of really change his aspect of life, from what was the conversation him and Naruto were having? I'm starting to forget the more I talk.
It was about the cycle of revenge.
Right. When he went to the tree and started talking to him.
Yeah. And it's off the rip, bro. I gotta go Muzan off the rip. Seriously. It's just like you just feel it from him. You just feel the evilness from him. We just talk about strictly evil, not with the purpose of he's trying to be the strongest, but that's Pain has purpose behind why he's taking out people, and it's just because I think he said as long as there's humans, there's pain, and that comes with a background, a story, behind it, and he's thinking that what he's doing is correct. As far as Muzan, that's not the case. It's just that he just wants to he's the god of period.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I feel like Muzan he's definitely savage as shit. He's definitely savage as shit. I feel like too, and I wanna pose this perspective really quick, because I know a lot of us, we're looking at it as a viewer. Knowing the story, knowing both perspectives of characters. But if you were Naruto, or you were somebody in the Leaf Village, and the shit was going down with the Akatsuki this whole time, and the Pain's there, and you're like, oh, what the hell's going on? Jiraiya happens. Do you really feel that at that point, motherfuckers was like, nah, he just upset? Like,
no, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at that point, and I'm just playing devil's advocate, right? Because this is something that we had already talked about off stream. Like, look, can somebody argue that Pain had evil intentions, or did maybe not? Was what he was doing evil as fuck? My guy wiped out an entire village. You know, like he just said, "Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here!" Like
erase,
bro. Like what? Like so,
he napped that entire village, bro.
He was taking motherfuckers' souls out their bodies and like, bro. Like this, my guy was kind of savage. Like I get he had a perspective and a point that he was trying to make, but fuck, like that point, you were really making this point, my guy. Like. And didn't really explain what the point was until Naruto had to talk to you. Like, you were just like, the world with no pain. Chill. Like, I hear you, but like, I just feel like, I feel like for us as a viewer, again, I'm playing devil's advocate right now, because I do feel that he's more of an antagonist. And he has a view on things, on why he felt it was the right thing to do. But playing that devil's advocate is like, well, shit, like he did some crazy ass shit. So,
what death is going to hurt more, Muzan's or Pain's? and then we'll start from there.
So
I heard more.
I'm a pop in now, man. I'm a pop in real quick and just point a few things out.
What's the facts?
Here we go.
I don't feel like Muzan is getting enough credit here. So we are going into nuances of what makes Pain evil per se. But at the end of the day, Pain did have peace in mind. He did want to establish peace under his rule. So it's not particularly the right. It's not particularly the right way to go about peace. And and you could even say he was misguided because he was going based on what Obito was telling him. And he's, okay, well, we gotta get the tail beast, but he doesn't know what he's getting tail beast for. Obito knows, but he doesn't. So it's like, all right, so he's getting strung along. And he's getting told by Obito is going to establish peace, but he doesn't know how that's going to go about happening. He doesn't know about infinite Tsukuyomi or any of that. So
manipulation.
He's being manipulated. He's a pawn. And that's why I think he was able to be negotiated with. And even Obito was to an extent too, but Madara was a mastermind.
But then Madara really wasn't the pawn.
Right. And then Kaguya was.
Kaguya, but it really wasn't Kaguya. It was Black. It's like, bro, come on. How many?
Well, it was Kaguya because Black Zetsu was an extension of Kaguya. It was her will. So it was Kaguya ultimately. But all that aside, Pain still had, peace of mind. He was blinded by revenge, which anybody would be blinded by revenge. Naruto could have been blinded by revenge when he pulled up on Pain. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, I'm turning the other cheek. I'm going to negotiate with you. I'm going to see how we can work this out. And then Pain was like, you know what? You're right. And then he undid everything that he just did. Without, obviously, he didn't rebuild the village, but he brought the people back that he killed. So I wouldn't say that he's evil. Muzan, on the other hand, Muzan, on the other hand, this man literally, when Tanjiro ran into him the first time, I'm keeping the spoiler free because I read the manga on that too, but in RP because it's over. But he pulled up on Muzan, and as soon as Muzan knew that a demon slayer was there, he just swiped somebody, turned them into a demon, no remorse whatsoever. He was like, I'm gonna do this in front of my family, whatever he had going on. I don't know if that's really his family or not. But he was like, I'm gonna turn this guy into a demon in front of everybody. Muzan is over 1,000 years old, so you have to keep in mind he's been killing people and making people into demons for over 1,000 years, bro. Over 1,000 years. That's evil shit, bro. You can't negotiate with him. There's no negotiating with this demon. Like, he will literally kill you.
Hey, and whoever he turned the demons to, whatever their body count is along with his as well.
Exactly. So he's he has killed people by proxy too through the other demons. You know what I'm saying? So he's literally wreaked havoc on the world for over 1,000 years, bro. This man.
You know what's crazy about Muzan? The reason why when I saw this motherfucker, I was like, yo, he's psycho as hell. Like, he's on a whole other level of crazy. My guy was in an alleyway, knowing these motherfuckers posed no threat to him, none, and he killed them anyways. He killed them anyways.
And then he gave that girl his blood, but he gave her too much blood on purpose, and she just disintegrated. I was like, bro, this is fucking dark. Like,
yeah.
And then for him just to be in public chilling like it's nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's
going
crazy.
To the park.
Wife, little kid.
Like, like he's just chilling normally.
That's even more crazy. That makes you super crazy,
right? He's mentally.
And I was just like, all right, when they going down?
Yeah, and then someone pointed out a good point too. Muzan, like the demons under him, they couldn't even utter his name. If they utter his name, they would get killed. You know what I'm saying? Like you just see arms coming out their body and ripping them to shreds. Like that's pure evil, bro. Like. In my opinion, there's no case that Pain has against Muzan. There's no case. It shouldn't even be a discussion.
I agree.
Clean
I feel like on this too, like having like to that point, bro, like having like a non-snitch clause, like like
that's
bro, a non-snitch clause, bro. Come on, that's a Orochimaru shit.
Yeah, he was like snitches. He took snitches, get snitches to a whole another level. He's like, snitches get torn apart, ripped to shreds.
Bro. I'm with you on that. Tosh, how you feeling?
I'm all the way there. I'm all the way there with Muzan, yo. That dude is crazy. That shit is crazy. And I wasn't thinking how old he was either until, like you were saying, like he's been doing it. He's been doing it for so long.
Right.
My guy. And
not new to this.
Not new to this. And then just the fact, like you were saying, he's unmatched.
I'm
like,
not new to this.
He's just fucking, right? That's his theme. That's his theme every time he pop up in a scene.
Right. Should you start playing?
Yo, that shit is hilarious.
But he's actually moonwalking doing it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
That was no good.
Yo, MJ all day. But
Oh,
yeah, man, for him to have a whole family and just chilling like that, and then his side hustle is just killing. That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He's like a mob,
boss,
bro. Yeah, it's like a mob boss, but
Yeah.
but you have a mob of demons that just kill people for no reason.
a godly, ungodly level.
Exactly.
And like it's just like just to see the amount of power he has through his own demons, not even through him himself, just the power he has given, and that his own demons have caused havoc, and what they can do is just like, yo, what is this, man?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna give too much information out, but the upper moons are fucking insane, bro. Like the amount of strength they have, the amount of bodies they have, no contest, bro.
No contest.
Oh, so he's evil.
I'm over here trying to think about dang. What was the family, the demon family in the hills?
The spider joints?
Yeah, the spider joints.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dang, how many bodies they got alone? The whole five little
Bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and he wasn't even one of the strongest. Which is the crazy.
Right.
Bro.
And then Gyu just bodied him easily.
Bro.
Yo, that dude he's too sauce. That dude he's all sauce.
Facts.
That dude is
Man.
crazy.
No meat,
V.
just sauce.
Yo, it was crazy that they got me. They got me. You see the kid spider, the family. I'm like, oh, he must be the son or whatever.
Right.
And the dad come around, you thinking the dad the strongest.
Right.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? And the whole time it's like, oh, like this kid he the one who created all this.
Bruh.
How you
Yeah. The only reason I knew it was him was because Tanjiro pulled up on him. I was like, yo, this is typical Shonen. He gonna pull up on him and he's gonna be the strongest one in reality. And lo and behold, he moved his hair and had the eye. I was like, yo.
Yep.
Damn, that shit was hard. That shit was hard.
It sure was, bro. Demon Slayer's fire.
like people I think people like if they're trying to hate on Demon Slayer, they're really trying to like force that.
No, it's definitely forced, man.
That's definitely forced.
It's because it's popular that hate on was popular.
Right. Or they're just so into Naruto that they feel like they can't like it.
Hey, don't bring us Naruto fans into this. No,
I'm not saying some people
just niggas. That's who it is.
No, some people take I'm just saying when people have a favorite, but some people have a favorite, and that means that nothing else can be as good or nothing else can be good.
Yeah.
Some people are just like that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
I think too. I think because it gained so much, it gained popularity so fast. Like there was no like gradual build of fandom. It was like boom, and then Crunchyroll was like, "Oh yeah, you're winning the Anime of the Year award." Boom, and then like I feel like there was so much shit there, and like certain people felt some kind of way about that because like, oh, Villain Saga should have won, and then you had all these things. I think that kind of played into this like anti-Demon Slayer, like, oh, well, it's not really that good, or it's like, well.
Did anybody know it was coming out before it came out? I mean, but like before it came out?
People told me to check it out.
Yo, because I was like, it just dropped out of nowhere for me, and I was like,
same. But then like you had obviously it started outselling or selling as much as One Piece at the time, and then it started outselling One Piece, and people were like, oh, the hype on Demon Slayer is crazy, and then you had the people like, oh, fuck Demon Slayer, it's not even that tight.
Right.
It's like, come on, guys.
You just got those people that just don't want to be a part of what's hot, or like, it's just too much traction. They're like, it's not that good,
Yeah.
Right. And then they just start nitpicking and saying just random shit. I'm like, bro, like this is not even a strong case. Like you just nitpicking.
Almost every anime can be nitpicked.
Like one of my boys, he's like, yeah, bro, I don't like Demon Slayer because Tanjiro uses water and it's not real water. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'll fuck with Avatar because he be bending fire, bending
real water.
Right. I'm like, yo,
chill.
Come on, bro.
Not the real water.
Actual air.
Right.
Like what you doing,
I was like, bro, this is probably the worst excuse I've ever heard to hate
That's
something.
hilarious.
No way, bro.
People find something.
That's like they do, bro. People want to. You know what I think it is too, though. I think it's just to your guys' point. Like when shit gets too hype, people automatically want to start bringing it down.
Right.
I mean, they do with everything. They do with everything.
Like, how can I make this bad?
Bro, I remember when Black Eyed Peas started getting really popular, and the fans that were there prior to their ascension, we're like, oh, well, their older music was doper. It's like, all right,
okay, cool.
Like,
be happy for
right.
that.
You know, it's just weird. Like, oh, well, they were better when they weren't.
No, they wanna push out that, you know, they were there before all of this kind of thing.
Right,
like,
bro.
You know, if anybody has a say so into how good they are, it should be me, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
Bruh, it shit is so crazy. But
People feel like they got.
What's your thoughts on this shit, bro? Who do you think is taking this, Pain or Muzan? Where are you at?
After finding out how long Muzan's been doing this, and then plus there's no denying he's a demon. He has no motive other than just to be a demon. Like
right, and make other demons.
You can't. There's not much of a perspective on it. Like Pain, that was a perspective. That's what it came down to. So Muzan all the way in terms of who's more evil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, bro, you don't get tired of just killing people?
Nah.
like out of so many years, bro.
It's forever, bro. This game is forever.
You just not like, you know what, today I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna just not kill people.
Bro, he's like, nigga, I'm built like this. I'm built for this,
bro. That's
like asking FB, yo, bro, man, why you got muscles?
Stop
Like, you don't need to go to the gym today. He's like, nah. I'm built for this, bro.
I'm built for this, bro.
More games.
I do this.
More games. All the games.
You tell me that, the more I go.
right.
Oh man.
All the gains, bro. All the gains. Well, guys, Toshi's about to post this on his Instagram story.
There it is.
So you guys can go vote right now. I'm about to put it in the chat so you guys can go vote. And then I want to ask the guys who they think can win this whole thing, because obviously we won't know until tomorrow who's winning what brackets. But at the same time, Mari and Gumby are going to be here tomorrow to basically go on who's going to win, you know, I guess be up in the finals. So, Terron, bro, who do you think could take this whole thing? Who do you think? You looking at the whole squad, like, who do you think could actually take it?
Are we picking from like each side or just one person?
Like who do you think gonna take the whole battle?
Light.
Oh, let's just say who's in the finals. Who's in the finals? Let's do that.
I was gonna say Light and honestly, I was gonna say Light and Frieza.
Light and Frieza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Light and Frieza.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
And once again, I'm picking just off of like, once again, fandom. just straight up. Like, all right, you know, like I would like to say like Muzan, you know what I'm saying? But even though Demon Slayer was a big thing, I don't know how many people really know about Muzan. I feel like everybody knows about Light. Everybody knows about Frieza. So I'm just gonna go those two.
Okay.
Straw Hat D.
Light or Frieza.
I just accidentally voted for Dofi. Bruh, first of all,
No, man, he's too far down.
your name
needs
is
the help.
Straw Hat DZ. You didn't accidentally vote for Dofi. You
Yeah.
didn't accidentally vote for Dofi. You did it. That was
a calculated
subconscious.
decision.
That was subconscious as hell. He's like, oh yeah.
It's in your blood.
Shit. What you feeling, Gums? What you feeling, man?
I'm gonna go with for the finals. I got Muzan against Frieza, and I probably got Frieza coming out on top.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm gonna go.
Muzan and Frieza come out on top. You know what's crazy too? Because like even on that right side, Muzan and Light is going to be interesting. I think because I feel like those two are probably going to take and go into that final battle on that right side. I think that's going to be really close. And I also think Father, you guys made some really, really good points about Father, to where it's like we have to kind of take out scale, because certain universes don't like the power of characters. The scale is just bigger, right? So like we're talking about Frieza, my guy can destroy a planet by you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, if Father had that ability, would he do the same? If Muzan had the ability, would he do the same?
Father would have made the largest philosopher's stone the universe has ever seen.
Bro, sounds like he can make one. Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's finding out what that looks like too.
Father Deathball.
Yeah. Oh no. Toast, what you feeling, man? How you feeling this one?
Oh man, I feel like it was gonna be for my personal, it's gonna be a Frieza versus Muzan. That's what I would for sure do as well. Like that shit. When we break them down, them motherfuckers is evil as can be. So that's why for sure that's my breakdown. Right. But like you're saying, fan breakdown, definitely I can see a Frieza and a light for sure. I'm not gonna lie, I might be see a Frieza and a pain.
So honestly, bro, like
Frieza and a light, I believe that.
To keep it 100, because I forgot this is just about pure evilness. Like who would you get? And it would be like for me personally, I would be picking Frieza and Muzan as well.
Yeah.
Frieza
I feel like out of them two, out of everybody, are just straight evil.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like
unforgiving evil. Just
unforgiving.
Yeah.
Like, because Frieza does the same shit. Like, yo, what'd you just do? Bro, did I tell you can stand there? Bro, boom, dead. I'll be like,
what power level?
Did I tell you can stand there?
You useless anyways. Boom, dead.
Bro,
I feel that,
bro. Like, so shit like that, I don't know, like.
Bro, like, I think that was the thing, too, with the Tournament of Power when my guy, he couldn't kill. But then, like, he was doing shit, like, he was torturing that one dude just because he couldn't kill him.
Bro, he was still being evil as fuck.
I was like, bro, chill. Like just kick him off the stage, bro. And he was like, oh, like, yeah, I'm fucking you up, bro. Like, I'm not killing you, though. I'm not killing you. I can still be in this thing.
Near death.
Bro, like, I was like, and everybody was like, yo, can you get your mans? Like, can you get him? Like, why is he doing this right now?
Right.
Like, he was, man, yeah, Frieza's psycho, bro. That motherfucker's psycho. V, what you feeling, bro? Like, are you thinking Muzan and Frieza, or are you going a whole different route?
Yeah. I think I have to take Frieza.
Okay.
He's a psychopath, and his body counts in the trillions probably. So
okay.
Probs him and Muzan. Like Muzan's been at it for 1,000 years. Probably got a high body count. Also, just pure evil.
Fun fact: Frieza is 70 years old.
70.
So in a shorter amount of time, probably has a higher body count.
No, probably. I mean, he's literally destroyed planets.
Yeah,
so I'm sure he does.
Yeah,
bruh.
See, and that's
like,
what was the Sans body count alone?
Right, and he was running that whole show.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just one of the planets destroyed. Just one.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything. Kids.
Yep.
Old people. It doesn't
matter. Babies still in their little orb.
Oh my God. All life period is gone.
Bro.
You don't give a fuck.
Man.
So here's the thing, too, guys. We have a suggestion box. I want you guys to suggest, because we're going to do another one of these. Suggest us villains that you guys think should be in the next tournament. So if you guys have like, yo, this villain should be in, let us know in the suggestion box so you guys can have that input. So we're like, oh, we didn't think about this villain. This is the first of many. There's going to be other tournaments as well. So if you guys have other tournament ideas you guys want us to do on here, also submit those things. My guy said Rachel. Yo, fucking Rachel, bro. I swear to God, man. I feel like that was everybody's like, I want to smack the dog shit out of you,
bro.
Facts.
The last week, bro. It was like, you son.
Oh, that would be a good one. All JoJo villains.
Yeah, all JoJo villains. I mean, I would just be here to moderate. We would just bring on 5 guests and just moderate the discussion.
Yeah. That'd be wild.
But yeah, let us know in that suggestion box for sure. I'm actually excited to see who actually is winning right now. Tosh, let's go through really quick before we wrap this thing. I do want to see where all the voting is at the moment.
Let's see where they at so far.
So at the moment we got, let me just make sure this is up to date. At the moment we got Frieza at 72% over doflamingo, and Aizen with 56% over Father at 44%.
Oh wow.
Oof, that's close.
That is close.
That's close.
Aizen with the early lead. So guys, make sure you guys go vote. Don't miss those things. I don't want you guys to be like, damn, I didn't get to vote. We will be back here on Thursday for the semifinals. So I want you guys, make sure you guys have that chance to vote for it. Toast, what's on your side?
So still one-sided. Nothing much has changed besides the number of votes, but it's Light 84 to Beast Titans. It just updated. Light's 82 to Beast Titans 18%. So
Beast Titans coming
Light
back.
is Beast Titans coming back. Yes. Yeah. So that's what we got right now. Light's super far in the lead. Look like he's just gonna completely win this. I'm gonna say he's gonna completely win this battle, not the whole thing.
I mean, look, I feel like I don't know how this is gonna play out because obviously the last tournament didn't play out how we thought it was gonna play out. It could play out completely different. It's up to you guys. This is up to you guys. You guys are going to decide. But before we wrap up, man, I want to give Terron and Sherm, man, a huge shout out, man, for being here, spending the time with us.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
you guys, bro. I'm telling you guys right now, you don't understand how many DMs I had when we were talking about anime tournament. Like, yo, and you guys were literally, it was you two, Gumby and Mari, and we had two others that were like, yo, we want, like, you guys were like multiple times. I was like,
man.
I was like,
that's
yo,
love. That's dope.
Appreciate that.
So everybody was like, yo, bring them back, especially, you know, the Naruto fans. Y'all was already on Naruto fans, on y'all Naruto fans radar anyway. So I was like, okay, for sure. But Terron, man, where can they find you?
Sherman gonna have me watch Naruto all over again, man.
Bro.
Man.
Yo, I feel like
It's a
some
journey.
real shit though. I feel like Sherm has that same like knowledge on the Naruto verse that I would have for like Dragon Ball, because I've watched that shit. So I've only seen Naruto one time through, right? So, but I've seen Dragon Ball like 8 or 9 times through, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only anime that I have like that level of like, oh, I know what the fuck's going on. So hearing Sherm talk about shit in Naruto, I'm like, oh, this is so tight, because like it's like replaying like things that I remember watching, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. Just getting that other the more context to it. So it's actually really dope. But Terron, man, where can they find you online, bro?
I go by FB Aftermath, you know what I'm saying? Or sadly on Twitch, Shinobu Senpai. I don't know why I changed the name, bro. It's like Shinobu, like with 2 U's Senpai. But yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, check my guy, because you're about to start streaming in a second, right?
Yeah, I got some Apex gameplay, you know.
Ooh,
I don't know. Not too many people into Apex. It kind of dropped down. It was hype, and then it's kind of like, all right, everybody is just like on the Apex pro players kind of thing right now. So,
gotcha.
Do you play on PC or console?
I play PC.
Hey,
I play PC with a controller.
I'm gonna add you. I'll slide you.
Oh, yo, you gonna hop on?
Yeah, I'll add you. Oh, I can't right now because I gotta go eat after this.
Wait, the most important question right here: are you good?
Ooh. I could get good again. I started playing at a launch date.
Okay.
So
man,
I've been a few months since I played it, but you know, I could train up.
Okay. Let's get it.
Very nice.
He was like, "Are you good though?"
Right. I mean, that's an important question.
Bro, honestly, bro, Apex it's one of them games where I'm just like, bro, if you're not on your shit, I'm gonna say something.
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm down. I'm competitive.
Stop playing, bro.
I love it.
Delete the app.
Not delete the app. Get off of here. Delete the app.
Right.
Chill. Yo, Sherman, man, where can they find you online, bro?
Oh, yeah, you know the vibes, man. You can find me at CEO Sherm on Instagram. So that's CEOSHERM. And you can also find me on Twitch at Reanimated YT. You can find me on YouTube at Reanimated. Help us get our subscribers back up. Our old channel got deleted because of copyright shit. So if you can, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the new channel. We're back like we never left. So yeah, but yeah, we out here, man. Appreciate y'all for having me up here once again, man. This is always dope and good thing to be a part of.
Yeah, bro. Super excited to have you on again, man. It's been a good amount of time, but we're going to continue this moving forward. So if you guys are unaware, we will be here at the CyberHype podcast every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 5 p.m. from this point on. We'll probably do one anime tournament a month, something like that, and a bigger one once a quarter. But outside of that, we have our podcast every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 5 p.m., so don't miss that. Toshi, V, you guys have anything else to say before we wrap this thing, man?
Yo, thank y'all for coming through.
Yes.
It was tight. was a nice turnout for our first one. I'm excited to see what it's going to look like on Thursday. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you have notifications on, please. They work on Twitch, all right?
It works.
So.
Facts. YouTube, for whatever reason, man. Y'all
hey, to be honest, dude, y'all did like that was a good turnout for the first like Twitch stream. Like seriously,
y'all can become partners if this keeps up. Like legit.
Yeah, no, for a fact. Within like the next 2 months, you could become a partner. And then you're doing it at a good pace too. Doing it 3 times a week, you said?
Yeah.
So that's like the perfect amount.
Fire. Awesome.
Fire.
So I mean that's all you guys in the chat, man. So you know, we appreciate it. We really appreciate you guys tuning in, man, and showing the support. Phil DeFoga said this was amazing. Hey man, I appreciate you, bro. Seriously, it means a lot. But yeah, man, other than that, Toshi, it's time to take us out of this thing.
And you already know, appreciate everybody for coming through today for our very first episode of the CyberHype on Twitch. So appreciate you guys again. And as always, you know what I'm saying? Every day's a great day when you're talking anime. All right.
Hey.
We out.
We'll catch y'all guys, man.